Hey guys, welcome back to Movie Patrol. I am your host Trexlight, and let's go ahead and start things off with a high note of sorts. The Avengers, Walt Disney has released new information about the Avengers grossing, and just in case you thought what I brought up to you yesterday was big money, for the past 13 days they have a record $700 million. That's domestically, that means United States and Alaska and Hawaii, of course. But that also includes the international grosses as well, from China, from Japan, from Russia, from Spain, from South America, all over the world, globally. $700 million. Can Disney share some of that with us here? I mean, come on, help us out here. Help some brothers out, alright? Alright, going into some movie news. First up, we have Faris Passes on Scary Movie 5. First, why the hell are we having a Scary Movie 5, alright? It wasn't funny past number 3, alright? After the trilogy, and you know what? I'm even giving Scary Movie 3 the benefit of the doubt. Alright, I'm giving it the fact that I haven't seen it in so long that, you know what? I'll give it to you. You're part of the original trilogy, and it's good. I think that's the one with Liam Neeson in it too, so I think I'm happy with that. But Scary Movie 4 sucked. And now we're going to have a Scary Movie 5? Why? 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 Luckily, Anna Faris is doing the smart thing. Her movie career has actually pretty much done very well. She was in the Super Girlfriend movie with Uma Thurman and Luke Wilson. That was a really funny movie. Alright, it was. I can't remember the name of it though, but it's like my superhero girlfriend or something. I don't know. It was funny. It was funny. But then she was also in some recent movies as well that, I mean, it really helped her out. I'm trying to actually find it. Oh, look, she's going to be in The Dictator. That's right. She's in The Dictator coming out with Sacha Baron Cohen, which, by the way, I don't like the guy. I've never seen him on HBO. Borat was funny to an extent that was also obnoxious. Kind of like that Will Ferrell syndrome that most people get. I'm one of those people. And then Bruno was just god-awful. But The Dictator, you know, I love the scene where he throws the trash can to the street and it hits a cab. That was really funny. So The Dictator, I think, is actually going to win me over with Sacha Baron Cohen. And, of course, I also liked him in Talladega Nights. I mean, he was a good villain. But, so, we have Scary Movie 5 isn't going to have Anna Faris. Smart move, Anna. Smart move. This is now going to be, ever since the Wayans brothers left after Scary Movie 2, they handed the reins over to David Zucker. David Zucker has been directing them all the time. But now, Scary Movie 5 is going to be directed by, by a Malcolm Lee. And if you don't know who Malcolm Lee is, he is the director of Undercover Brother and Soul Men. Never seen Soul Men, but Undercover Brother is still one of my favorite movies. It has a very nice cast, and Denise Richards has a nice ass. What have you done, Charlie? Why couldn't you keep it together? Why couldn't you? I'm looking at you, Charlie Sheen. So next up, we're going to be talking about Dark Shadows, starring Johnny Depp, Eva Green, Michelle Pfeiffer, the little girl from Kick-Ass, Chloe Mertz or something. Literally, it has a very strong cast. Now, this is also directed by Tim Burton. So Tim Burton and Johnny Depp, the dynamic duo, in all honesty, they are the dynamic duo. They're taking a TV show that was, well, dark. It was really, really dark. I've had a couple of talks with people who asked me to actually talk about this more and more on my shows, but so I'm finally going to get out there. I've never seen the show, and if I have, it must have been when I was really little, and I don't remember it all. But the story goes is about a vampire from 1770 who falls in love with a pretty woman, and the witch who actually loves him turns him into a vampire and buries him alive. 200 years later, he gets digged up. His family is kind of and it's his job, and he decides to put the family back together. It sounds really cool, but Dark Shadows was originally a dark drama, I believe is what I was told, and this is going to be kind of that dark, but Tim Burton funniness to it. Alright, so it's going to have a little twist to it. It's going to be really humorous, because even if you see the trailer, it's really, really funny. But in this interview with Collider.com, they talk about certain stuff, talking about possible sequels, what they wanted to bring to the screen. So take a look at the link below to read more about it. And Dark Shadows will be one of the movies I watch because I like Johnny Depp and Tim Burton. And finally, for our last bit of movie news, it does break my heart that I believe it was over the weekend, or actually it was today. Maybe it was today. I don't know. I think it was yesterday when I heard about it, but maybe it was this morning. The author Maurice Sendak, who wrote hundreds of child's books and illustrated, but one of the most memorable books he did was Where the Wild Things Are. He has passed away at the age of 83 due to complications of a recent stroke. It does break my heart. That book is really one of my favorite childhood books that I actually still own in a box downstairs. Sorry, that bookshelf isn't real. It's not a real bookshelf. But Where the Wild Things Are in 2010 was adapted into a big screen movie directed by, oh man, I can't believe, Spike Jonze. Spike Jonze teamed with Lance Bangs and did a documentary as well. I'm going to have the link down below. The documentary is called Tell Them Anything You Want, a portrait of Maurice Sendak. And I'm actually reading this in a weird, verbatim from movies.com. In a weird twist of fate, the DVD, well, it was a DVD, I like that, was distributed by, I'm sorry if I pronounce this wrong, Oscilloscope, or something. I'm going to pronounce this. Don't mess with me. Oscilloscope Pictures, who lost their co-founder Adam Yauch, who was MCA from the Beastie Boys, who died over the weekend due to cancer that he's been battling. So we lost two great people this week, and it's a real tragedy, especially when anyone dies. So if you in memory, I'm going to actually go down there to the box and pick up my Where the Wild Things Are book, and you never know, I might actually do a read of the book for YouTube for my channel. You never know. But thank you all for watching. Be sure to check out Movie Patrol every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, if I can make it, you know. I got other recordings that I have to do. I got Tribes I'm doing now, so isn't that fun? But you know, yeah, fun stuff. But this is your movie news. I'll see you guys back on Friday, where we're going to be taking a look at new movies coming out this Friday. They have the luxury of going up against the Avengers. Now, this will be Avengers week number 2. Can the Avengers hold out the number 1 spot for a second week? I mean, let's remember, Hunger Games topped out number 1 for 4 weeks until Think Like a Man dropped them out. Actually, it was 3 or 4. It was either 3 weeks or 4 weeks. But Think Like a Man came in, took them out, and the Avengers came in and destroyed the competition. Let's see if anything's going to happen this weekend. Alright, guys. I'll see you guys next time.